Hello and welcome to my review on Tyto Ecology, Build Your Biome. Today I'm going to show you about Tyto Ecology and how it is an educational game, what it can do, and how you can make the most of this game. So it's $6.99 for the base game. You can buy it on Steam. You can also go to Tyto Ecology's website and buy it from there. There is a $3.99 expansion pack. And it is research-based, based on best practices on educational games. They have conducted research and they've done pilots showing the efficacy of this game. Alright, so I'm going to show you mine. I created a Great Plains biome because I thought it had animals that were similar to the ones that I grew up near here in the Midwest. So I already started this one. It's going to show you mine is 4 months old, 3 weeks. Time does go faster in this biome. The premise of this game is basically the user or student plays as an Earth evacuee that has just woken up from 4 years of cryosleep. After a journey to the planet of Ovo, they are joining Tyto Academy. So they must help the scientists learn everything they can about their new planet and what we can learn from Earth. So basically you are creating these little mini ecosystems based on Earth's ecosystems and trying to figure out how to make the animals and plants survive. Alright, so I'm going to show you, let's jump right into it, my biodome. Click Enter Biodome, gives you a little blurb, and this is what your biodome looks like. So as you go on, you do get more space to play around with. These areas over here, I can't go through, they're blocked off. They're locked, so every time you advance, they unlock one. Alright, so there's a couple awesome features. There are plants, there are mammals, reptiles, animals, there's insects, and there's also going to be your decomposers, so your mushrooms, earthworms, ants. Everything has to be balanced. You have to have animals for the bobcats to eat. You have to have plants for the rabbits to eat. And you have to have deceased animals for mushrooms and earthworms to decompose. So getting started, you enter a biodome first without any animals, any life, and you start adding them in there. So you always want to make sure that you have enough plants because they do disappear when animals snack on them. Add as many plants as you think are necessary. They do cost energy, and then you can unlock other ones with different coins. So I have 100 out of 100 energy here, and you gain coins for every achievement, and then as time passes you also get coins. You can see your health up here, see how well you're doing with your biodome. So if I want to add, let's add an animal. Let's add a fun one. We're going to add the red fox. So you click on the red fox, and then you have to find a little spot for him. So you want to keep him in the same area so he doesn't starve, but you do need to find an open spot. So you'll click on the spot and press place, and that will place a fox. I think it places a couple of them, and then they go off and eat. If you click on them, you can see how hungry they are, how old they are. If you click on the biodex, you can learn more about them. So this also teaches kids about different ways that foxes hunt, what happens, like who are their predators, what's their diet like, how are we going to make this fox survive in our biodome, what is the scientific name for a red fox, what's the lifespan of it. You can see, if you click on here, you can see all the animals that are part of the rainforest biodome. So if you can go to the main menu, make your rainforest biodome, and see all the animals that are in there. Cougar, there's ferns, iguana, jaguar. I mean, there's so many animals that you can play with around in here and learn about. So let's see, I want to learn about the cougar. You click on the cougar, and you can see all the different information. So this not only teaches kids about the specific animals, it also teaches kids about what happens when you have too many of one thing in your ecosystem. What's going to happen to its predators and what's going to happen to its prey. If you have too many rabbits and not enough food for the rabbits to eat, what's going to happen to the rabbits? So you can see here, if you have a little exclamation mark above here, you click on that, and that's, if you have an exclamation mark, that means that you have a very low level of that animal. So you have the occupancy of that animal is very low. So we only have one frog left out of 28 possible frogs. And its hunger is 0%. So we're doing something wrong here. We did not add any food for that frog. So if you look up here, it says that frogs eat insects. It's an insectivore. And now all of the frogs have passed away because there's 0 frogs here. So let's go back into here. Let's add some frogs again. But this time, I want to click on that frog and I want to see what it eats. They will eat most type of insect, but they will also eat invertebrates like worms. So we know that we need to put at least some worms in there. You can learn about the habitat, the life cycle, and then social life as well. So let me put a moth in there for the frog. You have to click around sometimes until you can find a spot for the moth. There we go. Put the moth there. And then, what other insect can we put? Let's add the worms. So worms are going to be under the decomposers. Let's unlock. Yes, I want to spend that, and we'll take the worms and we're going to put them in a spot near the frogs. Sometimes you have to click around a little bit until you can find a spot because they do need an open area. So we'll put him here. And you'll see this little worm mound pop up. All right, so hopefully that's enough. You can also see if you click on certain things, they might be dead. So I have a dead frog here. That's not entirely bad because it's helping to feed the decomposers and helping to continue that life cycle. So all in all, this game is very, very easy to use. It's very easy to get the hang of. The only thing is if you leave your game for a period of time, there is a way to have time pass if you're not still in the game, or you can stop time from passing if you're not in the game. So right now I have time passing, so if I exit this game, time will still go on. My animals will still feast and live. All in all, though, I think this game does teach a lot of problem-solving skills, how things affect each other, and it does it in a way that is both educational and entertaining. All right, thank you so very much for watching.